game.
Guys,
But
Karo Khan.
And Soumya is very happy to see advanced again as I see her expression.
Yeah, Bishop F5. I think it was better. It went better. I think that went better.
Bishop F5 was better than C5. So
So he played in the main match. He played 2 to see which one is better for tiebreak. No, he found clearly. Which one is...
yeah, Bishop F5, yeah.
Now the good thing he will play same position like before, but without wasting two moves. So he has 2 extra tempo.
yeah, without going back. But also Wesley does not go for the knight D2 B3
A5.
line.
A5 line, yeah.
Yeah, A5 is played.
Yeah, H3 is nice. Okay, that's...
Knight to D2.
Yeah, knight B3,
Knight D6.
knight B3, knight E1, I don't know.
Also,
I mean,
you can maybe pile up on the... Because he played this bishop before, because maybe he doesn't like that knight comes to B3, bishop to D2, queen to E1. Pile up on the A5 pawn, force B6, and then push C4. I think that could be sometimes a thing.
Possible. Bishop
I
D2
don't
is standard, yeah.
Guys, what is this move H3? What kind of move is this? It'll bring
He
it
played it in the previous
Yeah,
game also.
exactly.
I don't know why he
it
plays
is-
H3.
I think it is just
great.
it is just waiting for knight G6 so that he can play bishop D2.
Here it's very strong. In the previous game I didn't like it. Now it's very strong. He was waiting for knight to
Knight
close
to
the bishop
G6,
from H7.
yeah. And then bishop D2 is
And
possible.
now it's
because
very
D2
nice,
is not
look.
hanging.
A5, rook A4 is coming. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh. Wow.
This
Wesley
is,
knew this idea, but it's just that he played it in the wrong position there.
yeah. No, this H3 was just a waiting move, yeah.
So what
good.
you are saying is that here H3
I
was
was actually
played so that
calculating
knight
queen E1.
G6. Now C2 is not hanging. Ah, okay. Got it.
I was actually calculating queen E1 in the previous move so that even after bishop C2 you can take knight A5, but was not sure.
Yeah, but now white has a very big advantage here, at least a very solid edge with A5, rook A4. This pawn may get weak. Also rook FC1, perhaps with C3 possible. I mean, oh, he goes C5. And now,
But this just loses a pawn, yeah? What? So what is the trick
Can
here?
you
Knight
just
C5, knight C5,
take
D
and pawn
C5, he wants
takes?
rook C8. But rook C8?
White is winning completely.
Okay, rook
What do you
C8
want
at
to
the
take,
end.
guys? Knight takes.
Knight C5, and then rook
takes.
C8.
Okay, A5, rook A4.
Rook A5. No, rook A5 is bishop B5, but rook C8.
Oh, rook
Rook A5
A5.
was the
Yeah,
problem.
rook A5. I push A5,
No,
takes, and rook A4.
Rook A4, yeah, that's what.
And now we know before, and I threatened B7 also.
No, but rook A5 is bishop B5 check. I don't understand this.
yeah, bishop B5.
Yeah, there's nothing. No, that's why the bar is so happy, because it's just
And you know, bishop B5 you can play C3. If it takes, you can go B4 also.
Yeah.
Look at the bar. Look at the bar, guys. The bar is like. C3 first, maybe. Maybe C3 first. How about C3 first?
Yes.
Oh, even here
Oh,
C3, yeah.
C3 and B4.
C3 first better. Yeah.
C3 B4. Yeah. Rook E1 is also very solid. No, this white is completely winning.
Wesley,
Yeah, he's crushing.
Wesley may just win
We'll
this.
go knight D2, knight D.
And
Knight
Wesley
D4,
also,
knight
guys,
D3.
good in endgames. Wesley very good in endgames.
Can you see? Look at Wesley. He's like talking to himself.
Yeah, guys, I don't understand this. Why do people talk to themselves when they play? They do like Naka does it. Sorry, I'm just sneezing to myself, but I never talk to myself. Yeah. Just the position, one more about position, white is completely winning, yeah, according to the bar.
Any chance for black now that he's piled up the pieces on the king side, like maybe bishop F3, knight
Bishop
H3?
F3 runs into rook F3.
Yeah,
This
the rook
comes
is
with
there.
doing
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
And
So,
chance.
knight, I want to play knight G4, but then bishop G2 is there, right? So I have to
King H2 maybe.
king H2 first.
A5 professional move. Just stop
Yeah,
everything on that
yeah,
side.
A5 is fantastic. Sometimes I can even abandon my king side and just crush through with the queen side, I think.
Yeah, A5. Just
Why
stops
he played it?
it stops
Played it,
everything. It stops everything on queen side. Like seals it completely.
no B6 ideas and
Very nice, very nice.
and now F6.
Desperate. But he has to try. Switch to the rook G8 to the king side.
Yeah. And once again, as we know, Raja's grandmother will win this position blind.
He
Easily.
played H4.
Raj's grandmother was just WGM probably, yeah, or something. Or
Yeah, she must have won
know?
the Baku championship. Come on.
it reminds me of there was this, there's this Turkish guy, and he's Serbian. He married a Turkish woman, and he said that his Turkish woman wife, she was like top Turkish player. And he said that she thought that she's a big deal. He said we married. Now he says in Serbia she's number 3 of my building.
Yes.
And she thought like she's a star in Turkey. He says in my building, simply in Serbia, in my building where I live, she's just number 3.
Knight E5, rook
95?
H8, The attack is
Yes,
coming,
He's fine,
guys.
he's fine.
The
Oh,
attack is
knight
coming.
h2, knight h2, not to h2, not to h2. No, 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 no.
What happened? Where did he mess up last move? Yeah, Sagar?
Yeah,
What
knight
was the mess
h2
up?
ke jagah there was rook e4 maybe, which was a good move.
Yeah,
But he
so
went
what
knight
happens,
h2,
Rookie?
knight e5, and suddenly
But-
Magnus is looking
but
at
knight g2?
all these weak squares.
Why
Why
to... Rook e4 is very hard, but isn't that some normal move is good, like knight d2 or not? Or,
Why
or
not
knight d4?
f3? Oh, knight d2.
Yeah.
Knight h2 looks also better for white.
Why not
actually.
f3 here?
Is d4 maybe or no? Or what?
Yeah,
See,
d4.
maybe d4, yeah.
Maybe
Rook
d4 is what he
moves.
missed. And bishop d5.
But now rook h8, now rook h8.
Magnus is fighting back, guys.
Unbelievable.
Magnus is fighting
Unbelievable.
back.
Wait, rook h8, threatening
it's
rook
white
h2
on-
immediately.
Ah.
No, he
Oh,
played
rook
rook
e3.
h3. Rook h8,
you are
rook
following
h2
here, yeah.
immediately, yeah?
Oh, he played rook h8.
So bishop f1 runs into rook h2. What is the move now?
f3?
Rook e4 he has to take, I think.
Oh, rook e4, rook e4 is good. Take rook e4, yeah, safe.
Rook
safe,
e4,
take rook e4.
fe4?
And just take. But you know the
But
problem
okay,
is the
rook
knight on h2 is
d8.
very
Also
bad.
rook d8 I'll play, yeah? At
Rook
the end?
e1. Rook e1.
At the end I'll play
Maybe-
rook d8.
But there's not killing, right? I mean, I have maybe
Yeah.
bishop to e2, knight to g4. I have some kind of grip.
Played
then-
f3.
Plays f3.
And now-
Okay, but still rook
Rook
h2.
h2?
F into e4.
Ah,
Yeah, if
Rook
F
h8.
rook h8.
Rook
No, no,
h8.
you should take,
Splitting up.
should take on h2 and
Knight
take on
f3.
f3. Or take on
Yeah,
f3.
and then bishop e2.
must
But
take-
Okay,
But black
but-
is better
Take-
now
take
with the pawn
rook f-
center. Black is better now.
c6.
No, I'm not too sure, yeah, because you also have your own
Yeah,
pawns
I'm running.
on, sir, yeah?
I'm running very
Draw
fast.
now, yeah?
Yeah.
Probably, but I'm not clear how. Still 3 results.
Yeah, check. King here. Also
Rook h1,
possible.
king
No, you're-
h2, that's gone.
Oh.
d4.
Hey,
Wait,
Played
rook,
d4?
Rook f1.
yeah, rook f1, there is rook
Rook
h8.
f1,
There's rook
rook
h8.
f1,
There's
rook
rook
f1
h8.
wins.
Oh, rook h8. There's
Rook
rook h8.
Rook
f1,
h8,
rook
there's rook
h8.
h8,
King
guys.
f1,
Come
king
on, calm down. Rook takes f1 check.
Yeah, but king takes.
And then you are not threatening immediately, so I
BC?
have something. bc6 and
BC?
I'll play c5 on time.
But I'll go then b5. It's not clear. It has to be calculated.
Ah, bishop f1. You take bishop f1, bishop c6, b5.
And then bishop d5.
And bishop g2.
Bishop g2.
A6.
And
Bishop
bishop
a6.
a6, a6.
Ooh, but that's
Take,
sick. That's a
take,
long,
and
long
bishop
line.
G2.
A6.
But it's forced.
But 30
You have to
seconds,
see
will he
It's
find
not
it?
easy.
Rook
not
f1
easy.
is
It's definitely
winning
not
for Wesley. Guys, can you...
find
Oh,
it.
he played it!
Played
He
rook
found
f1.
it! Amazing.
But will he go bishop f1?
Bishop f1 is not easy. It's not an easy move.
Yeah, bishop f1
Okay,
wins,
now
king
here he will
f1
see it.
draws.
Here he will see it already. He is already right there.
But
Yeah,
how many
he
seconds?
will.
How many seconds does he have? I could
20.
18
18.
seconds.
18.
18.
He sees bishop
Oh, he
f1.
plays it!
Oh, he played it! He
Oh, yeah.
played it!
Wow, what a
Wow,
game, guys.
Wesley is
Unbelievable.
winning.
Wait. The king is not on time. Yeah, king is never on time in this position. And wait, bishop d5. You play. If you play a6 after bishop d5, then I take and play e5. That's not easy. So bishop d5,
Bishop
you have to
g2.
start with bishop g2 first.
And bishop c4, a6, take
Bishop
bishop.
c4, a6 takes b6. Exactly.
Yeah. All about promoting the pawn, guys.
Wow.
One pawn against 4 there, promoting.
Wait, and hang on. Bishop d5, bishop g2. If I play king e5, and then you play a6 again. Yeah.
First, yeah, take, yeah.
Take, and I'm never on time. Yeah. I'm never on time.
Magnus realizes
Wow.
that he has
Yeah.
lost it and he just sinks into
Wow.
his chair and...
But
Oh, he played bishop d7 actually in the game and Wesley pushed with a6, pawn takes.
Yeah, it's
d3.
over.
D3 is interesting move, yeah? Because now if you play a7, then bishop c6, and after bishop g2, my d pawn will queen.
Yeah,
he's
but
trying
d3,
nicely, but
bishop
I-
d3.
But I'll-
Oh,
So then,
bishop c6, maybe? Okay, he's trying to prolong it. Bishop c6.
But then
And
you can
bishop-
come back, no, again?
no, but bishop f1, I have e5, yeah? It's
No,
not
but
so
right
clear.
now bishop
King
g2,
e3
no?
and here?
King e3 is king e5.
Ooh.
King e3, king e5, bishop e2.
Ah, and e5.
Yeah, and I reach the pawn endgame, which is winning. So king d6,
Yeah,
bishop
exactly.
f3,
But go
and then
bishop g2 right now.
Yeah.
No, that's not the d2.
Two,
Bishop d2
then
is
d2,
That's a blunder.
d2,
That's a
d2.
blunder. Yeah, no, just take. Thinking to a7. Okay, that's also winning.
And now bishop e2?
Yeah, bishop e2 should do.
Yeah, you can do start
Or
with
bishop
bishop e2.
f1
actually,
as
yeah.
well. Okay.
You can start with bishop e2. Bishop e2
Bishop
nicely, king is
f1.
higher.
And Wesley
Oh,
is
he
winning
won.
Oh,
this.
it wins on the spot. Wins on
He
the
won
spot.
the
Yeah,
game.
Wow.
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 Wesley has struck the first blood here and he's leading the match now with 1-0, 5 plus 3 second increment. We are moving into the second game where Magnus Carlsen will have the white pieces, and if he manages to win, we will go into an Armageddon. If he draws or loses, Wesley is the champion of the Skilling Open.
It was an advanced Karo Khan, and as pointed out by the esteemed members in the chat, that here h3 was a very interesting move, waiting for the knight to block this bishop, so that now the c2 pawn is not hanging, and queen e1 attacking the a5 pawn. And look how Wesley managed to play bishop d3, and then c5 was not a good move because it just lost a pawn, but already the position was difficult because white was pushing a5 and rook a4. c5 takes, he won a pawn, and now Wesley played this entire thing very well. He got a winning position, he captured the pawn on c4, but somehow Magnus's pieces on the king side were creating some issues. But towards the end, it converted into real counterplay, guys, here with knight, bishop and rook swinging over. And if this was heading towards a draw perhaps here, but Wesley found c6, and maybe Magnus should have just taken the pawn, which could have been interesting, but he played d4, and now this brilliant move by Wesley. I think this was the clincher in the game, because if you protect the bishop, then just take.
Why take? Yeah, you have to take, yeah.
And then just, this is simply winning, but he went check, and now here, very important move as spotted by Surya. Take with the bishop, not the king, because if you took with the king, then b takes c6, attacks the bishop, and that loses a critical tempo, so you take with the bishop. Now bishop takes c6, and b5, with bishop d7, a6, pawn takes, and now this very pretty thing, that you want to get your bishop on this diagonal, so you time it well, a7, bishop f1, and resigns. What a game by Wesley.